I saw a Japanese video about body count. Do you have really many Japanese women nowadays a high body count? I'm pretty sure you watched some of the street interview content. Some girls in Shibuya answering controversial questions like do Japanese women cheat とか but don't take it seriously. I'm not a big fan of street interviews. It's fun to watch for sure and then it has a value, but their contents, I don't really appreciate it because they are only asking people in Shibuya, which is like, it's not the standard. It's not the Japan standard. It's not even Tokyo standard. Shibuya and Shinjuku is the most flashy, なんか super young だし it's very one-sided place というか those creators can easily cherry pick those controversial answers for views and contents, you know. And then people take those videos seriously and then think,
oh, Japan's like that. Oh, that's horrible.
とかね They really believe that way. And because street interviews really do well nowadays, you see Takashi, his channel is like million subscribers, a million views and stuff like that. So many other Japanese people started street interview channels, you know, that's for the views. So yeah, don't just believe that, don't take that too seriously. In the past, they got old days. Am I too old? When I started watching YouTube, street interviewers in Japan are only Nobita, Yuta, Ask Japanese, and Asian Boss ka. Asian Boss mo. At that time, I thought it was cool, especially Ask Japanese. Although they are only doing in Harajuku, like one place all the time. They still do it more like a professionally. Cathy Cat always do overview というか some analytics at the end. You know, it's not like,
oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.
Cathy always adds some value to it. Their channel is owned by some kind of corporation. Recently, so many people started street interviews, right? For views, purely for views. They are becoming a little more extreme, you know. Does body counts? Cheating in Japan. It's becoming a little more biased. I heard cheating is common in Japan. Oh my gosh, that question again. Again, the media, YouTube contents, they all talk about cheating wives, cheating men in Japan. Kind of make it look like Japan is the country of cheating. Everyone cheats. You can't find a loyal person in Japan. It's just so sad. Cheating do happen. Does happen in Japan. I don't deny that. But there are so many people who don't want to commit cheating, prostitution, that kind of nasty stuff. Simply sad, I think. This is something I want to say. Especially those street interviews, right? Asking around very controversial topics to Japanese people, young Japanese people who are hanging out in an area that has red light districts like Shibuya, Shinjuku, Osaka, Namba City, those places, and asking around if they have cheated on someone. Yeah, of course, you are there to get that type of opinions, right? And those are the ones who take cheating lightly enough to talk about it in front of the camera. And then they pick up those specific type of Japanese men and women and then say, this is Japanese opinion. That is very disgraceful, right? That's what I'm saying. Hello, what is this? What is going on? Yeah, he's not impressed. Yeah, as I was saying, they are picking up a small percentage of negative people, Japanese people, and portraying as that's Japanese people. If you have enough compassion, I think you would understand. But I want you to think about this. If you are a foreigner living in Japan, you are already having so many frustrations. Like getting visa it's really hard for you. You must be visiting the immigration office every single year or 3 years. And it's really hard to get a visa. You see those restaurants and shops that say no foreigners, even though you are doing everything right, working in Japan, taxing in Japan, being kind to Japanese people. But this, I don't know, American YouTuber, they are asking around that type of gaijin in like Shibuya and Roppongi, and those gaijins are like, oh, you know, Japanese people are so easy. You don't have to follow their manners. You don't have to learn the language and culture. You don't have to respect them. Just use the foreigner card, you know? Make it look like all the foreigners, many foreigners in Japan are like that. You wouldn't feel good about it. It doesn't really make anything better about your life. The reputation of you as a foreigner in Japan might get worse even. You will be mad, right? And that is what I am dealing with right now. As a Japanese woman, especially Japanese women, right? I mean, maybe I should talk for Japanese men too, but you know, I am a Japanese woman, so representing Japanese women, we already have difficulties. It's hard for us to be taken seriously sometimes because of those JAB actresses, those super cute, sexy anime characters and idols. People think that all Japanese women must be very easy. とかね? You know, as myself, as a YouTuber, it's been hard to be taken seriously, right? Some people don't really take my content seriously and then watching my channel just because Japanese girl. And then once I got married to someone, many people left because they didn't care about content. Yeah, it's been like that. It's already kind of hard to be taken seriously, not as a cute, submissive, easy Japanese girl, but as a grown-up adult woman in general. And then recent YouTubers, right? Especially those street interviewers, like focusing on that negative sides of Japanese women doesn't help anything about my situation, other women's situation who are doing everything right. I know, sometimes it should be discussed, but what is the purpose of those creators by covering those topics? You know, I don't see any bigger purpose. ほらね, see? Do you know any JB women as friends? Can you introduce me? This actually happened in my real life too when I was younger. I mean, this is not like I'm attacking those creators. I think this is a very legit criticism. But yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk.